This video is going to go over the 5 steps to manifestation, manifesting anything that you desire using scientific principles. And these are going to be the exact same 5 steps that I used to manifest over $500,000 in the past 5 years and was able to pay off $282,000 in debt as a nurse, as a working mom. So this is not magic. This is not woo-woo theory, philosophy. This is actually neuroscience. So my name is Liza. I'm so glad you're here. If you haven't already, grab a piece of paper and something to write with so that you can take notes. And I'm gonna jump in. I'm gonna move through this. I'm gonna give you all the information and you can rewatch this as many times as you'd like until it sticks. So step number 1 is desire. Before we can manifest anything, we have to know what it is that we want, and we need to be as specific as possible. So when we think in terms of manifestation, we are manifesting all day, every day, because manifestation is just the fact that our thoughts create our reality. So everything before it came into fruition was a thought. So before electricity was created, someone had the thought to create it. Before cars were invented, someone had the thought to make them. So manifestation is thinking to fruition. The question is, are you creating the life that you want? And that's where the scientific principles get fun, because once you nail these 5 steps, you can create the life that you want. And I'm not saying that we're going to snap our fingers and make it happen. There are going to be actions that you have to take. It's still reality. You still have to do the work, but manifestation allows you to go on what's called the bridge of incidence, as termed by Neville Goddard, so that it actually draws you to the things you need to do, the people you need to learn from, the experiences you need to have, the skills you need to learn. And so that's what manifestation is. That's purposefully determining how to achieve your desires. So desires can be money. There's going to be people on here that want a lot of money, and that's okay. And understand there's nothing wrong with wanting a lot of money. There's plenty of money, and we're not going to run out. There are some people here that are going to want to manifest the love of their life, their dream home, a car, paying off debt, getting pregnant, having a baby. So whatever your desire is, I just ask that you are specific with it and you write it down. And write down as many as you can think of, at least 5, okay? So you're gonna put the specific amount, the specific thing, the specific experience, whatever it is. All right, number 2 is gonna be visualization. And what this is you are going to see the desire as if you already have it. So this is going to be the end result. So it's very important when you are creating your list of desires that you can see yourself actually having them. So if you're thinking about something and you try to see it and you think to yourself, oh, that'll never happen to me, then we need to go back to the drawing board at the desire, because there's obviously some limiting beliefs there that need to be erased before manifestation is going to work for you. Manifestation is not going to work unless you believe, all right? Otherwise, your subconscious, your nervous system, and again, this is science, is going to block you from achieving the very thing that you want. So get clear on your desire, see yourself with it, and focus on the end result. If your desire is $100, the end result is going to be opening your banking app and seeing $100 in there, seeing it green, seeing the plus sign, and seeing it in your account. The 3rd step is going to be activation. And this is where you are going to feel the end result. Because in life, everything is vibrating on frequencies. And actually, if you look at the science behind emotions, let me draw this out really quick. Emotions, feelings are simply vibrations. They can be measured. And the lower the vibration, the more things like shame, actually that's the lowest, fear, guilt. These are really low emotions. The higher frequencies come from things like joy, peace, love. So these are the higher frequencies. And these are the ones like this. Okay? These low ones down here are like this. And it kind of makes sense because think about it. If you're not feeling good, if you're feeling ashamed about something, you aren't moving very fast. The thing about money is it is also vibrating on a frequency, and its frequency is high. So when we are visualizing, we must make our feeling align with the same vibration as money. So whatever you think you will feel when you get what you desire, now is the time to feel that. We don't wait until things happen to us to decide that we're going to feel good, because in reality, things don't make us feel good. The thoughts in our head determine whether or not we feel good. So we can decide today that we are worthy. We can decide today to be full of love. We can decide today to find joy and peace. We can let go of the low vibrations. That's a choice that we get to make. So that way we are not waiting on our external circumstances to show up for us to feel something. We feel something because we believe it's already happened. All right? Okay. Now, number 4. Number 4 is where we let it go. We have to let the universe unfold. We have to let what's called the bridge of incidents. This is what Neville Goddard termed. So we are here in the present. And the thing that you desire, most people think of their desires in the physical form. They want to hold it. They want to see it. They want to have it. You're thinking of $100. You want it to be in your hands. You want the check. You're thinking of your dream home. You want to be moving in. All right, that's what you're thinking about. The fact of the matter is that there are steps that have to happen before we get there. We can't just snap our fingers. And for some, this can happen within 24 hours. For others, it may take more months. What I can tell you with 100% certainty is whatever I wrote down to manifest what I did to pay off our debt, 100% of them happened. When my clients write down their desires, they get them. When we follow these 5 steps using science, it's almost impossible not to happen. Okay? So we're in the present, and then what's going to happen, because you're going to have to let this go because we can't control things. If you're trying to take control of the outcome, you're actually vibrating at that frequency of lack, because your nervous system is saying, I won't get this if I don't do what I need to do. And that's actually from fear. So when we let it go, we're actually telling our nervous system we're safe. We trust that it's coming. It's here. I already have it. So along the way of this bridge of incidents, you're going to end up having experiences. You're going to meet people that are going to teach you things. You're going to be offered opportunities to give you more skills. You're going to do the things that need to happen in order for the desire to show up. Okay? So that's number 4. Let it go, so that these things can happen. And trust. All right, number 5. Number 5 is repetition. And this is going to be different than what you think it is. So by repetition, what I mean is you're going to repeat these steps every day until you achieve your desire. But you're not just going to repeat these for the one desire. I want you to have multiples. because the more desires that you have, the more that you are manifesting, the less likely you are to try and take control of the situation. So when you're desiring multiple things at once, you will be able to do the steps. You're going to think about it. You're going to see it as if you already have it. You're going to feel it as if it's here. You're going to then let it go. And then you're going to move on to the next one. You're going to think about it. You're going to see it as if you already have it. You're going to feel as if it's already here, and you're going to let it go. And you're going to keep repeating and repeating and repeating. And if you want to make this super fun, turn on some epic music. Like turn on, what did I have on the other day? I put in like epic inspirational orchestra or something like that. It was like dun 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 dun, and I was like, what am I gonna do? And so you want to get into this. Have fun with it. Why not? And there are certain things that I can guarantee you. I can guarantee if you keep doing the same thing you're doing today, you'll get the same results tomorrow. I can guarantee if you don't do this, it won't work. I know, based on science, based on how our brain works, our subconscious works, and our nervous system wiring, that these steps work. I'm also living proof, and so are my clients. So if this is something that you want to dive deeper into, I do free consult calls for people to help map out what your 5 steps would be. And I can help you get really clear on that, because you're going to want to have clarity in your desire, or else the whole thing falls apart. So my information is below. Go ahead, if this was helpful, I'd love to hear a comment on this video as to any kind of aha you took from it. Send any questions that you have below, and I do look at those and I do answer them. So thank you for your time today. Take care.